Well, I'm putting together the Harbor Freight 3-shelf steel cart, and it's a fairly simple thing. This thing is great inside any kind of a shop or even a kitchen for that matter, because they're small enough to kind of push out of the way or push into another room, and they're strong enough to handle just about anything. But anyway, I've got the 3 legs on there, and I'm now putting the nuts and bolts. And the first thing you want to do is when you start putting the nuts and bolts in there, you don't want to tighten anything up until you get all 3 shelves on there, and then you come back and tighten everything up, because what will happen if you tighten it up as you go along, then there's going to be things not lining up. So we're going to continue on. Alright, I'm going to put my 4th leg on there. One thing you do need some kind of a magnet to grab a hold of these flat and lock washers, because they're so thin. Unless you've got some really good fingernails, they're hard to grab a hold of. Okay, we're fixing to put our 2nd shelf in there. Now what we'll do here, we're going to have to start a bolt in a caddy corner. The one here, and then the one directly here to kind of help hold this thing up. Now if you have help, that's the way to go. If you don't have help, then you're going to have to do it the best way possible. Okay, we got the shelf just supported by 2 bolts, cattywampus from each other. Now we'll go ahead and put the rest of the bolts in, but we will take this one back out and put washers on it. Okay, we're fixing to put the top shelf on. Now the top shelf and the middle shelf are exactly the same. The bottom shelf has the holes in the bottom of it for the wheels, so they're pretty easy to tell apart. Now we're going to do the same thing. We have to get us a bolt in each corner. It's easy with a little help. Okay, got the 2 corners in. Now we got to put the rest of the bolts in. You don't want to over tighten them, because you'll either strip them or break them. Okay, now we just got our wheels to put on. This is really a simple operation to put this whole thing together, but one of them is stationary, or excuse me, 2 of them are stationary, and 2 of them are articulating, or maybe that's not the right word. They turn. Let's put it that way. But with these, they won't. They stick your bolt through. And here again, it's nice if you can have some help. And again, the same thing. Put all 4 bolts on there before you tighten them up. Well, one thing I forgot. I never read instructions. But I forgot to put my handle on here. And so there is a right and a left. So that will go there, and these 2 bolts here come out, and then these other 2 bolts come out. But that's a pretty easy fix. Alright, we got her done. Let me just kind of roll it around real quick. And of course I put the handle on the wrong end. So I'm going to have to change the handle again. That's alright, I got nothing else to do today. Today's my day off. What else is there to do except make mistakes? Anyway, other than that, you can see how much, unless you bend way down, you can't really get to the other side. And of course the bottom is even worse than that, but most of the stuff I'm going to be carrying is not going to be that much anyway. It's just going to be a matter of some big stuff, some big wrenches and things like that. Of course they'll all be on the same side that the drawer is opening, so that won't be a problem at all.